So let's have a look, what do we need, first of all, to thrive? And secondly, once we are thriving, what can we do with that? What can we do with this wonderful level of health we have, with this thriving? And that really is the pathway in many ways of natural hygiene. Now, we're here primarily to talk about diet, it seems. Everyone likes talking about food, and that's fine. Let's face it, we do it several times a day, and it's supposed to be enjoyable. And so therefore, it's something we want to learn how to do really well and nourish our bodies at the same time. But it's astonishing to me how many people have this attitude that if you're on a raw vegan diet, you've got a guaranteed ticket to health. And you can kind of look smugly at all those people who are living off McDonald's and then staggering into the hospital emergencies with their angina and their ischemic attacks and their TIAs and all these other things, yeah? In fact, let's take a closer look at this whole thing. It's not just about food. I'd like you to imagine a big wagon wheel. Now, a big wagon wheel has lots of spokes, yeah? And each spoke, to me, is going to represent a different need that your body has in order to be healthy. And if all those wheels are in place, then the wheel will go round. But it only takes one spoke to be shorter than the others, and the wheel is going ka-chkum, ka-chkum, and it won't go round properly. I've spent many years working in the fitness industry. And in the fitness industry, people would get incredibly physically fit. They could push out 100 push-ups without even so much as blinking. Yeah? They could run 10K without so much as changing their conversation while they did it. Yeah? But do you know how many of those people at the end of the day went to a public house and drank alcohol? How many of them smoked? How many of them ate a terrible diet? And yet, because they were incredibly fit people, they had this attitude of smugness because they thought they had guaranteed health, no hiccups, because they were sporty, fit people. Now, what I see, as much as I love my raw community, but what I see in it is a similar thing, that people have taken this one spoke of the wheel, the diet wheel, and they've taken it way out here somewhere. We're past the point of, is vegetarianism a good idea? Is veganism a good idea? Is raw veganism a good idea? How much fat should I be eating? Is it okay if I combine my almonds with my grapefruits? Yeah? Is this organic? Was it grown on a proper sort of farm or commercially? And was the sun shining and the moon in the right position when it was plucked? And it goes way off into the universe somewhere. And then the other little spokes of the wheel, how much exercise are you really getting? How much sleep are you getting? What about your exposure to sunlight? Or are you like that little plant, so frightened of getting skin cancer that you're covered up with toxic creams and clothes and sitting in the cupboard? Yeah? Those other spokes so often do not get the attention that they need. And then, just like the plant under the stairs, sadly, you're going to sit in your little pot and you're going to wither. Yeah? And you're going to say, what happened? I was doing the raw vegan diet. I was eating 80-10-10. I didn't cheat, so why am I sitting in the hospital waiting room? Well, I guarantee you, the chances are if you're sitting next to somebody who's a fitness fanatic, they're saying the same thing. But I ran 10K a day. But I did this, I did that, I did these curl-ups, I pulled on the bar. How come I'm sitting in the hospital room? Because it's a tendency of people, when they get really enthusiastic about something, to take it to an extreme and ignore all the other vital factors.